Norm here with Mobile Glass. Today we're going to talk about the heads-up display. This is a 2008 GMC Acadia, and a lot of people, they have heads-up display, they don't use it, they don't know how to use it, they don't know it's there. I'm going to show you from the outside, the inside, and then we're going to drive around in the vehicle and show you how to change the settings on your heads-up display. Everything you need to know, you're going to know today. Okay, from the outside, you can see through the windshield right here. Get a little perspective. See that rectangle on the dashboard? It's not a complete dashboard. There's a space there and it looks like a screen. That is your heads-up projector. It is projecting out into the windshield, and you have to have the right windshield to match up with that, or you will not get a clear image. It's like a chromatic display, and we're gonna catch you on the inside of the vehicle here in just a second. Okay, we're now inside the vehicle. And what I'm showing you here on the instrument panel on the right side or passenger side of the steering wheel, you have some controls. These control your heads-up display. So this is going to be the display itself, making it brighter or dimmer, and then it can actually be turned completely off so you won't see it at all. Then we have controls for the settings of what's going to be displayed. And I can cycle through those by just pressing that button, and I can also change the position with these, so I can move it up or down. With the heads-up display, I'm going to show you now. That's the device again, right? And you can already see it from this perspective. If I move it back, right there in the center, you see 0 miles per hour, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and that we're in park. Now watch as I move the display itself up. You can see the edges are outlined with those L's, you say, in each corner, and it's moving up, 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 and I cannot see it anymore. Now that would be if I was a little bit shorter, it's still visible, right? Now, suppose you are Michael Jordan. You're a little taller. You're gonna need that display real low. Just changes for your perspective so that you can see it. Now, if I'm in the passenger side, it disappears. I don't see it at all from this perspective. So it's only for the driver. If you haven't driven the vehicle, you probably have no idea whether or not it has heads-up display. So we'll adjust it there. Now, I'll change the dimmer, and watch as it flickers, and then it's off. And then we'll turn it back on. It's barely there. Much more distinct. All right. Now, let's adjust this control here, that button, and we'll change what is going to be displayed in the heads-up display. All right, we have just miles per hour, so there's your speed. There's your RPMs, speed, and what gear you're in. And there is the default display of the, of course, temperature outside, what gear you're in, and the speed. Now, if you have the radio on, it'll also overlay in there. So you'll see what channel you're on, so you can change the radio and not have to look down and know what channel you're on as you change the channel. So there you go. Now we'll see it in action as we drive. We put it into reverse. It tells you. And there's the speed changing. Pretty cool feature. Definitely something you need to know when you're going to have your windshield replaced, because that image is being projected onto the glass, and it needs to have the right kind of material to receive that signal. Otherwise, it will be very blurry. It will still show up, but it will not be readable. It'll kind of give you a headache, so you'll end up with turning it off. And it will still work. The glass is exactly the same size, so everything will work, but you will not have heads-up display anymore. So at Mobile Glass, we only install the correct part for the vehicle. So if we come out and you have heads-up display and you order one without, we will not install it, unfortunately. Well, I'm sure you'll find someone that will. Thanks for watching. That's heads-up display on a GMC Acadia.